All right, you see the Lakers game just wrapped up. The Lakers got blew out, which is, what I expected. Lakers have a lot of problems. The main problem they have is a Russell Westbrook problem. Russell Westbrook needs to be off of that team. Not that he's not a great player, but having another point guard with LeBron trying to run the show is just not going to work. A lot of people don't understand that LeBron is a point guard, and having another point guard running the show side by side just not going to work. No one wants Russell Westbrook. That's the problem. I know everybody's talking about he needs to be traded. They got to trade him, trade him, trade him, trade him. No one's trading for Russell Westbrook because nobody wants his salary and nobody wants his attitude. But this game was the first game of the season. It's just what you expect. Um, they didn't look too well. The Lakers didn't look too well playing the game. LeBron, he played decent. He looks like LeBron James. So he had 31 points, 8 assists, 14 rebounds. Didn't shoot too well, 48%, 30% from 3 point line, made all his free throws, but he didn't play as well as he could. He was kind of off. Even if he was hot, it would probably still be a close game. But he got his 30 points. He's LeBron James, arguably the greatest player to ever put on a uniform. He played okay. And then you got Russell Westbrook, who didn't play bad. It's just he's does not fit with LeBron James. He 19 and 11 rebounds, only 3 assists. He was passing the ball, he just couldn't make a shot. So him having low assists is not because he wasn't trying. They just couldn't make a shot. He shot 58%, only 4 rebounds. I know that's still a lot, but wasn't too bad. It was all unforced turnovers basically. So it wasn't like he was just throwing a ball away. He stepped out of bounds a few times. It just unforced turnovers. But he could have cut down. He didn't. He shot okay. His 3 point percentage wasn't too bad. He was 1 for 3, so that's fine. And then Anthony Davis played well. He played pretty good. So 27 points, not too many rebounds, 4 steals, 2 blocks. He's a defensive anchor on that team. So overall, the Lakers played okay. I still think that Russell Westbrook needs to be traded. No one wants him. They need more shooting. This was obvious. At one point, they were 6 for 35 in the game. I don't know where they ended up at, but he just did not shoot the ball. The Lakers didn't shoot the ball well. They don't have too many shooters. Um, One player, Lonnie Walker, has horrible court vision on the floor. He's missing people right under the basket. Horrible court vision on the floor, but he plays defense. He's not too much of a scorer. He was 2 for 7 today, 0 for 3 in threes, 1 for 2 in free throws, minus 13. But everyone was minus on the Lakers. They ran out. Golden State is could shoot the ball. Steph played well. He had 33 points. Clay got hot in that third quarter. He had 18 points. Wiggins played great, 20 points. Can't say much about Wiggins. He played great. And Poole, he got hot in one part in the second quarter, but he was pretty cool throughout the game. He had 12 points. He played well. Him and Draymond look like they're fine on the floor. They got their rings. LeBron looked like he was pissed off, which good for him. Stop missing the playoffs. Now you get to go to someone else's ring ceremony and get embarrassed on the floor. So, take this, LeBron, and, improve on it. You've been in the league so long that, other people had to see you get rings. So, you had to witness that. I know team last year was terribly put together, a terrible put together team. I don't know what else to say about that team last year. They was playing with a lot of G League players and uh, free agent, unsigned free agents. It was just not put together well last year. But Anthony Davis stay healthy. You saw how they looked in the first half. They looked dominant. They had a stretch in the game that they was on like a 20 something to 3 run, a 5 run. The Lakers can play. It's the first game of the season. I wouldn't make too much out of it. It's the first game of the season. LeBron played well. Anthony Davis played well. Russell Westbrook fit in as much as he could. I still think he has the ball too much in his hands, but he has to have the ball in his hands to be productive. And LeBron can play off the ball, but at certain points in the game, you could see that Russell Westbrook is losing possessions. And those possessions will not be lost with LeBron James running the show. That's why LeBron James has been a point guard on all of his teams. He needs to run the show, and you allow someone else to run the show, you're just not going to be a great team. I know Rondo helped with LeBron. He helped run the show a little bit, but he played about 20 minutes max, and he played a lot of his minutes when LeBron was off the court. And LeBron played off the ball. Okay, he can't hold the ball the whole game. So Rondo helped at that point. Russell Westbrook needs the ball all the time. I know they're pushing it. They're pushing it, and they're just jacking up way too many threes. I don't know why they continue to shoot so many threes. You're open for a reason because you cannot shoot. You're 6 for 35 at one point because you cannot shoot threes. They're going to let you shoot. And, you take 2 pointers, you're in the game. You shoot when you're wide open all the time. You can't shoot. You're wide open for a reason. You should not have your game plan around shooting 3 pointers. They should not be shooting 43 pointers a game. 23 pointers max. I don't think they can shoot that many. Maybe 12 to 15. They're not a good shooting 3 point team. At one point, LeBron was like 0 for 5, and he kept shooting them and shooting them. I know when you're shooter, it feels good, and you think you're gonna make the next one, and you're gonna make the next one, but you see the score keep building up and up and up and up. All right, we got the Clippers coming up on Thursday. Hopefully, that works out well for the Lakers. They have a tough road ahead of them the first 5 games. Oh, I feel bad for the Lakers because they don't have a break. Let me see their next game. They got the Clippers coming up next. Wow, that's not going to be fun. And then after that, they got Portland. Sunday noon game shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully they can win that game. Then they got Denver. They got Murray back, and then they got Minnesota, which isn't a great team, but they slapped the Lakers around, and they slapped Anthony Davis around. Town slapped them around, and they got Denver again. Then they got New Orleans with their squad back healthy. Then they got a hopefully gimme game versus Utah. Hopefully they don't lose that game. But first game of the season, wasn't I was expecting them to lose. I didn't think they would play as well as they played at certain points because me personally, I think they're just a horribly put together team until they could get rid of Westbrook, which no one wants, and they need more shooters. Hey, that's that. But LeBron got his points. He looks good, and that's a positive. Anthony Davis looked good, so you got 2 stars that looked good. Hopefully, we could have them work out together.